Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Just to prove that all sorts of people come into the chat room on a daily basis at live.pirillo.com, I'm going to leave this chat unmoderated, which is usually quite dangerous. And you'd be surprised, even at 11:30 at night, which is the time right now, not when we set the topic here of IRC, there are still quite a few immature people awake. Which just goes to show you that it doesn't matter where you go, people are the same from all around the world. You never really know what's going to happen in our chat room. Now, let's say you're in a location that you can't get to live.pirillo.com. Say it's being blocked somehow. Or you can't get into the chat part because you don't have IRC software, because we do have a channel in IRC. That's where the chat actually exists. Well, you might try Mibbit. Mibbit.com. M-I-B-B-I-T. And Mibbit is very green, which makes sense because the logo is a frog, a little tree frog that's staring at you very uncomfortably so in the upper left-hand corner of the website. You can go here and you can search for keywords across a variety of chat rooms and then go directly to a chat room you may have no idea even existed before you searched for it. You got to be careful about that, though, because remember, these chat rooms, they're communities, okay? And you can't just jump into a room and be yourself. Sometimes you have to be a little more like the rest of the community if you're going to be yourself with the rest of the community. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some etiquette going on here. So we're just going to assume that you are a good person and you want to join us in chat, but you have no other way of joining us in chat, or you are looking for a way to get to IRC channels from the web, Mibbit.com. If you go to the second part, and you'll have to pardon me, I'm going to zoom in here. The second part of the front page, maneuver my laptop without dropping it off the side of the table there, you will see you can connect to a specific server, and wildride.org, that's our IRC server, is one of those defaults that is available. And if you click that link, it'll list a few others that are available from Mibbit.com. I said .com, right? Yeah, .com. I think I said .com. If I didn't, it's a .com. The channel or channels that you want to join, this one, the one that is live right here, is Chris. But when you enter an IRC room or a channel, you have to start it with a pound or a hash sign or a number sign, whatever you call it. Pound Chris, and no, that wasn't an action. It wasn't actually asking you to do pound Chris, no spaces, pound Chris. And then choose a nickname. So you choose a nickname, whatever. And then a password. And the password is there if you've registered your nickname on this IRC server. That's something that we strongly recommend. People are asking all the time, how do I get voice in chat? Well, it starts with registering with our IRC server. And you can find more information about that by typing in bang, that's an exclamation mark, bang, register. And you see one response got in there. Thank you for repeating that there. Bang, register. We'll give you that. Bang, pound. Boy, programmers are a violent bunch. A violent bunch. Violent. There's a new word. Someone find a definition for it. So then we'll press connect. I'm going to zoom back here because I've already connected to Mibbit. I've actually been inside of the Chris channel here. And look at that. All the people here. These are the same people here on Mibbit as they are on the channel. It's the same thing. That's the beauty of IRC, is you can access it from anywhere. So Mibbit.com is a way that you can access your favorite, well, hopefully your favorite IRC channels through the web, just in case the system administrator of the network that you're on is blocking a certain port for you to use IRC. Mibbit.com may be able to help you get through the rest of it. So hopefully everybody in chat was playing along nicely there, because, you know, I like it when we're able to keep chat unmoderated. It's when they kind of get out of hand that we have to put the smack down on them. And yes, that is smack, pound, bang. We are a very violent bunch. Violent. Is that like a net violence? No. What would that be? What would violent be? All right, well, here's your assignment. Figure out what the definition for the word violent is, and make sure it's a perfectly cromulent word. Something that, you know, really embiggens you. You know what I'm saying? My email address is chris@pirillo.com. Of course, you can find me on Wild Ride's IRC server pretty much all the time. I mean, we're in Pound Chris and banging away at our keyboards. You can usually hear me if I'm typing. That's what it sounds like when I'm typing my keyboard. It's kind of sad and scary all at the same time. And gosh, this chat's going nuts, but that one must have locked up. Biological violence. There we go. See? Look at that. Poor Suki. Suki can't spell my last name. There. Dimitri can spell my last name. There we go. Yeah, some of you guys can do it. I'm zooming in and out with my holding on to control and zooming up and down with my scroll wheel. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm curious to know if you know of any other really cool web services maybe that you created and put onto the web for other people to use. I'd love to share that with the rest of our community, especially if we find it useful. Even if it's not related to tech at all, I'd like to take a look at it. I've actually got a few ideas of some web services I'd like to see developed, like in relation to Twitter. I've got a few different ideas, Twitter tools. I don't know what you would call it, really. That's the beauty of the web, is that you can get to it from pretty much anywhere, and it's tons of fun. But we're fun, too. We are a friendly sort of people. I mean, we are people in the chat room. We're not just handles walking around. I mean, there's like 300 of us in there. Whew. There's a lot of people in chat. And there's so many people it's locking up this chat, but Mibbit is handling it very, very well. Look at that. I think Nero has one too. Jesus. Wow. Look at that. We are a holy bunch. Live.pirillo.mibbit. Not quite. Okay, I'm done zooming in and out. I'll wrap up the video. Feel free to leave a comment or email me or, just stop by and say hi. Now you know another way to get here. We're at live.pirillo.com, and that's where you can find the live video in conjunction with the chat room at live.pirillo.com. And now I'm going to close the video by telling you where you can go. And it's a nice place. Lots of nice people in chat. And the video stream going out 24 hours a day. We're waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? We're at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.